Hey everybody, it's Mr. Mayor here, and this is a phonics revision session that can be used at home on Thursday the 5th of May when the EYFS buildings are being used for a polling station. In this session we're going to continue to revise the sounds that we've been thinking about all year. Children will need some paper, their whiteboard or their learning book, a pencil pen or whiteboard pen to write with, and it would be useful for them to have some individual letter and digraph trigraph flashcards or some magnetic letters if you have them available. Let's begin like we often do with our sight words. There's quite a few here, but we're getting to be experts on these now. Let's read them together. 2. They. Have. Were. I. He. Was. The. You. A. My. She. Said. What. No. Brilliant. Well done if you were able to read those words with me. We looked at 2, they, have, were, I, he, was, the, you, a, my, she, said, what, no. Let's play our quick recognition game. The first word you're looking for is you. You. Fantastic. Well done if you're able to find that quickly. She. She. Yes, there's the word she. Have. Have. Fantastic. No. Can you find the word no? Brilliant. My. Our next word is my. They. They. Yes, there's the word they. 2. 2. Well done if you're able to find 2 up there in the left-hand top corner. And finally, can you find the word was? Was. Excellent. Well done if you're able to find the word was. Now let's revise some of our sounds. Today I'm not going to go through all of our sounds, I'm just going to pick some out and see if you can say them before me. So today it's going to be you first and then me, but watch out, the sounds won't be in the same order as they were yesterday. Oh. Oh. K. K. Ah. Ah. Z. Z. Brilliant. We're going to do the same thing now with some digraphs and trigraphs. Again, it's going to be you first and then me. Sh. Ng. A. E. O. Oo. ear, Brilliant. Well done if you're able to say those sounds before me. Now let's try some sentence reading. Can you see any of our sight words here? Well done if you were able to find the words have, and, you, and, the. So already we know have, you, and the. Let's segment and blend the other words before we read the sentence together. Have you? Have you seen? Have you seen the? Have you seen the chicks? Have you seen the chicks? What about this sentence? Can you see any sight words here? Well done if you were able to find the word you. That's the only one. Oh, wait a minute. Well done if you were able to find one more hiding. Yes, there was me. I nearly missed that one at the end of the sentence. So we know the words you and me. Now let's see if we can segment and blend the rest of the words before we read the sentence together. Can you? Can you get? Can you get 10? Can you get 10 coins? Can you get 10 coins or for? Can you get 10 coins for me? Can you get 10 coins for me? That was some brilliant reading this morning, everybody. Now we're going to do something a little bit different with our word writing. I have a picture here. What can you see in this picture? That's right, it's the seaside. There are lots of people on the beach. I'd like you to pause the video now and tell your adult at home everything that you can see in this picture. Adults, please encourage your child to give their answers using full sentences. For instance, you might say, children, I can see a pink ice cream van. I can see a boat on the water. I can see a yellow sun in the sky. Why don't you challenge yourself to see if you can find at least 10 things and think of at least 10 verbal sentences. And when you've done that, press play and we'll continue the word writing exercise together. Well done, everybody. I bet there were some fantastic sentences at home. Now let's look at some of these words. I can see what's that? Oh yes, the sun. So I'd like you to write the word sun. If you need to, ask your adult to pause the video to give you a little bit more time. Let's look at that spelling. Sun. S-U-N, sun. I can see, what's that I can see? It's not the person buying the ice cream, it's the van. I can see a van. Could you please write the word van? Let's look at it together. V-A-N, van. I can see lots of sand. S-A-N-D, sand. Can you write the word sand? Now let's look at it together. S-A-N-D, sand. Oh, I wonder what I'm going to see now. Oh, I can see some children. What are they doing? Yes, that's right. They're swimming. So the word I would like you to write is swims. Swims. It has 5 letters, and listen carefully if you can see what those first 2 letters are in particular. Swims. Let's have a look. Oh, I needed an S and a W for that blend at the beginning. Swims. S-W-I-M-S. I can see a bucket. Bucket. B-U-C-K-E-T. bucket. Can you ever go writing the word bucket? You might want to pause it because it's a little bit longer. Bucket. B-U-C-K-E-T, bucket. It had that CK digraph there in the middle. I can see, I'm not sure if you can see that. It's quite small. What could it be? It looks like a star. Oh, it's a starfish. I can see a starfish on the beach. Starfish. Starfish. This word has two digraphs in it, the R and the sh. It's quite a long word, so you might want to break it into its parts, into those two syllables. Starfish. How did you do? Let's have a look together. Starfish. S-T-A-R-F-I-S-H. Starfish. Fantastic. That was some really good word reading today, everybody. I've got a jumbled up sentence, so I have lots of words, but they're not in the correct order. These sentences are going to be using the words that we've just been thinking about. Let's see what words I have. Had, lots, we, of, in, the, sun, full stop, fun. I'm not quite sure. Maybe could begin by looking for the first word that I'm going to use in my sentence, and to help me out I should look for a word that has, what do you think I need to look for? Yes, I need to look for a word with a capital letter. That might help me out. And I know that my sentence will end with end punctuation, so I can look for that too. Pause the video now, and when you're ready to look at the sentence together, press play. Adults, it might be useful to get your child to write these words on separate pieces of paper so that they can move them around to try to build the sentence. Let's see how you've done. The sentence I was looking for was, we had lots of fun in the sun. And I needed some end punctuation, and that was a full stop. If you weren't able to put this sentence together, don't worry. Perhaps you could pause the video and write it down now. Finally, today we're going to think about one more sentence that uses some of the words that we were just writing. The final sentence is going to be, the starfish is on the sand. The starfish is on the sand. Adults, you might want to write down the buttons, lines and ovals to help your child out. And children, remember, you have written some of these words a moment ago, so you might want to look at your previous words list to help you out. Pause the video now and then press play when you're ready to look at the starfish is on the sand. Okay, let's see how you did. The. That's one of our sight words, and I know that you're getting really good at spelling it. Hope you all remember to use a capital T because it was the start of the sentence. The starfish. That word was a bit longer, but we were writing it earlier. S-T-A-R-F-I-S-H, starfish. Is, I-S, is. On, O-N. The, so that's that word we know really well, T-H-E. And finally, one of the words we wrote earlier, sand, S-A-N-D. And I think that sentence is done. Do you agree? Oh no, of course you're right. It needs end punctuation. And I'm going to use a full stop. The starfish is on the sand. Fantastic writing today, everybody. How do you feel about your learning? If you're feeling confident, show me a thumbs up. If you're feeling that it's a little bit tricky but you know what you need to do to improve, show me a thumb on the side. And if you're finding it difficult and you want a bit more help, show me a thumbs down. As ever, adults, it's really useful to get your feedback on how your child is doing. Have a brilliant day, everybody, and speak to you again soon.